Eunice Masson in Cape Town. Eunice, what more can you tell us?
Yeah, so court proceedings are currently underway in the Pretoria Magistrates Court. Now, before this, the now former speaker handed herself over to authorities this morning. Now, before she handed herself over, she lost 2 court applications this week in which she tried to prevent her arrest. But the court has set aside those applications, kind of ultimately paving the way for her to be either arrested or hand herself over to the police. Now, she arrived at the Littleton police station this morning and was taken to the Pretoria Magistrates Court, where she is currently. So far, the state indicated it will not oppose bail. Now, the charges that she faces are 12 charges of corruption and 1 of money laundering. When she was defense minister between 2017 and 19. According to the state, she received 2.5 million rand in bribes from a businesswoman who now has turned state witness. Now, although the state will not oppose bail, due to the seriousness of the charges against her, Mapisa-Nqakula's defense will have to convince the court that it's in the interests of justice that she be granted bail, and those proceedings are currently underway.
Eunice, this is just the latest scandal to hit the governing ANC party ahead of elections coming up in May. What does this mean for the ANC?
Yeah, so she resigned as the Speaker of the National Assembly and as a Member of Parliament, which she said was not an admission of guilt, but rather an obligation towards the ruling party, the ANC. Now, by resigning, she has relieved the ANC from defending her during a possible vote of no confidence in Parliament. The national election, as you've mentioned, is less than 2 months from now, and her resignation saved the ruling party from difficult situations such as protecting her in public. And it saved the party to defend its controversial step-aside rule of officials who face corruption charges but have not been found guilty by a court, and so they remain in their positions. Mapisa, on the other hand, has stepped aside, and politically that was safer. It is safer for the ANC ahead of the elections right now.
Eunice, thanks for that. Eunice Masson speaking to me from Cape Town.